Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Produce Aisle.
Hello.
We are doing a little special today. Let me check the sound. Hold on. Let me see. Yes, good. We can hear it all right. So, I do hope the lords of the internet can help us with today's stream, because I've got a lot of technology going on all at the same time with OBS and Lander sessions and my DAW. And then like restream. So just a little prayer for the electronics lords. And
Is Parkalina?
oh yeah.
I feel like she's involved with like connections.
You're so
like
right.
Transit.
We should talk about Parkalina.
We should talk real quick. How do I find the live stream on here so I can share it? Just so you know.
If you look up the Produce Aisle music,
I'm there.
then it should be the thing that pops up. Live.
I did that.
Do it again. Now we do.
Oh, okay. There we go.
All right. Yes. So, there we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Produce Aisle. This is a special Aloe Recliner edition of the Produce Aisle. And in future, we'll also be streaming to Aloe Recliner's YouTube channel. But not today. That's just how it is. So, I'm very happy to introduce you to, of course, many of you out there already know Claire Cannon, my dear collaborator on lots of musical projects and bandmate in Aloe Recliner. And it is my great pleasure to introduce you to Sarah Kramer of Bliss Avenue Beats, who collaborated with us on our latest lo-fi chill beats song. Yes. Our latest song. Yes. Tune, track, banger, as it were. Yes.
I got to use the word dropped today on Instagram.
Oh.
Atlantis dropped today. It's really cool. That's like the kind of language that we like to use.
Yes. So, and how do we all know each other is the question that I want to answer for you, and that is through the Duke of Yuke and his Novelty Orchestra back in the day. We have known each other, oh my gosh, it's definitely been, I think it's been over 15 years or something like that. Has it been like 15 years?
2006.
Oh! Wow.
Yeah. Sarah was like 12 years old.
Yeah. Oh, Sarah, can you I can't hear you very well. Can you turn up your gain possibly? Hi, Marcel.
Yay!
That's so sweet. Yay! Oh, it's our friend Marcel. Okay. Hi. Yeah, we'll try to keep an eye on the chat, half an eye on the chat as well. If you're out there, do say hi. And yeah, if you haven't heard Atlantis already, we're gonna be listening to it here. And I hope that it's gonna come through nice and clear for everybody. Oh no, that sounds. I think you were just far away from your mic. maybe that's it. So, yeah, Sarah plays bass, guitar, and electric and upright. You can see the upright in the corner there. And is a producer and is an arranger and does a bit of keys too. And yeah, you're involved in a lot of different projects. Urbana's kind of like New Orleans in that way, and that there's like lots of sort of revolving door projects like that aren't necessarily set groups of people every time, but a lot of it's like amoeba like in how people collaborate in Urbana. So the Duke of Uke was really different in that way, in that we were like a band, very set lineup. There were like maybe 4 times where we subbed in Charlie, our dear friend who also plays bass, and he plays nothing
Who's
like
now
you.
the owner of the Rose Bowl. Shout out to the Rose Bowl.
Oh,
or
shout
one of
out
the
to
owners.
Rose Bowl Tavern. Yeah.
And him and Martine are doing incredible things over at the Rose Bowl for downtown Urbana, and I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO, not gonna lie.
Yeah, the Rose Bowl is pretty awesome.
They just put up their tent, so they're gonna have like outdoor shows.
Aww.
Yes.
It's a fun place.
So cool. But yeah, Sarah, tell us about the projects that you've been in lately.
My main project is an R&B band called Hockey and we're a newer band. We've got one song released and then a few on the way. And we're just looking to play around town and stuff. I don't know. And then I've got Bliss Avenue Beats, which is like my stuff. I just make beats. I'll be making like I'll probably have people collaborate with me, my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Just for like a place for me to release like the beats that I make.
So cool. Yeah, I'm looking for a link you sent me. Can you for the Hockey and
Oh yeah.
I'm looking for the link. You sent it a while back. But yeah, either that or I don't know if you're on the YouTube, but you could also add it to the chat that way. But I would love to link to it for you. Yeah. Yeah, and Claire, you're also in another band.
I am in another band. We're called the St. Anne String Band. And it is partially made up of a bunch of neighbors. I am one of those neighbors. And then a couple of other people who are not neighbors or were formerly neighbors. Anyways,
So cute.
And we play like covers, originals in kind of like a rock. Honestly, we decided it was like CBGB, really country, blues, R&B ish, but it's like bluegrassy, country-y, rocky type stuff. We don't play out right now, but that is in the works. It's made up of a bunch of like people who have like jobs and children.
Oh, jobs and children.
Feel
bad for them.
So, so like, yeah, we have our anyways, yeah, but it's a fun group. And I also teach music. I teach violin, piano, and voice, and am planning on this summer like debuting my violin lesson YouTube channel. So I'm pretty stoked. It's called Yay Music Lessons. Lorraine helped me come up with that name.
Surprise, surprise.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm excited for your YouTube channel. Yes. And it might even perhaps be in a series of Yay something lessons.
True, yeah.
Like possibly Yay chemistry lessons.
Exactly. I love
Maybe?
chemistry. I know that sounds like sarcastic, like no one would ever say that sentence. I mean it, but I really do. And I enjoy teaching, and so anyways, it's definitely in the realm of possibility. This summer, I'm mostly going to be focusing on music stuff, I think, but yeah. But Yay lessons, look out for them.
Yeah, Yay music lessons. Well, shall we attempt to listen to this through all the technology? I'm going to see if I really hope it works.
I'd like, real quick, to just, so I think afterwards we're going to talk about, like, co-writing. Like, I would like to talk about, like, the writing process.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, what it's like to write remotely. But before we listen, I just want to talk a little bit about the origin of this. when Sarah just like zoomed in to one of me and Laureen's, like we meet every Friday, and she just like zoomed in to like say what's up, basically. And we were like sharing like silly like Instagram funny things or something, and it was one of them. I don't remember what it was, but I remember that the song was Flower Duet, which goes like this. Anyways, and Marcella asked a question. Thank you. She said, "Did you say gay chemistry lessons?" And no. We said, "Yay! Chemistry lessons."
So it's kind of like gay in the old-fashioned sense.
That's true. Yeah, in an old-timey way.
In an old-timey way.
Yeah. And now I kind of want it to be gay. But anyways,
I love
so
it.
Flower Duet.
So many rainbows.
And something that Lori and I like to do is to take like an old classical piece that is in the public domain. And I love to like dissect like scores and stuff and like steal chord progressions and melodies and stuff. And so we were just like playing with it. I think Sarah had to like get food or something. So it was like half an hour and we were just like playing with it. And then all of a sudden, like when Sarah came back, we had this like chord progression and a beat. And then all of a sudden Atlantis was born. Yeah. You can't really tell. There's like a couple of melodic references and the chords are really similar. But I just think that's so cool. Like that's something anyone can do, is like dissect old or new chord progressions and use that as like a launch pad for their song. And it turned into something completely different from Flower Duet.
Completely different. Yeah.
I just think it's really cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, let's talk more about that, but let's see if we can play the track. I'm actually curious. I wonder if we can watch the video too.
Let's just play it.
Okay, you're just gonna play it. Okay. So pretty. Yeah. So, yeah, Sarah, what was your experience with collaborating remotely? Not only with us, but like for other projects.
I don't know. It's always a little challenging. I mean, because we're not like right there to like bounce, to like try things out together. So I don't know. But since I've learned production and stuff like that, it hasn't been too bad. Because like with this, it was so easy because I could just send you the bass line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had like it kind of sculpted already, so all I really had to do was send the bass sample. So I feel like that was like a really easy way to collaborate. But yeah, I feel like for us at first it was difficult because we were so used to like playing together, you know, on previous things that we tried.
Right.
Like trying things out like but
yeah.
I feel like we finally
Thank you, Marcel. Love you.
Bye, Marcel. Thanks for hanging.
Sorry, I had to she's leaving, so I had to interrupt you to catch her.
Yeah, especially like we collaborated for so many years sitting in Becca's basement, our drummer, like in person, working out ideas. Yeah. Yeah. But I liked this process too, where we sent you what we had, and what we had didn't have the guitars or the trumpet. It might have had a little trumpet.
I don't think it did.
It wasn't much.
Wow.
It was like chords and beat.
places they got moved around if it was in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was cool. That like, so we sent you kind of the beat and the chords and kind of the structure, and you sent back a couple of different ideas, kind of set up almost like small chunks that I could then like sort of drop in and repeat. And so that I did that, and then your ideas gave me ideas for guitar parts, and then getting the trumpet in there too. And we can, so that was such a cool way to work, and I'm looking forward to when we do it again. We do have something in the works.
Let's shout out the trumpet guy. I can't remember his name.
John Culbreth is a trumpet player and sync agent here in New Orleans, and I knew him because I'd sent him my EP back in 2021 or 2022, something like that, probably 2022, to see if he wanted to be a sync, if he wanted to represent those songs, and he said yes. But then I found out more about him, and he's a trumpet player who sells like sample packs. And so I bought 2 of his sample packs, and they're just so beautiful. They're beautifully recorded, they're beautifully performed, and they're so inspiring. I use them all the time.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you heard them, and like we do things like pitch correct to make it fit. But like they're so expressive and like you said, inspirational. They like really like, anyways, so because they're like such an integral part of the song, we decided to
I wanted to reach out to him, because even though I paid for these samples, right, it's like they were not expensive, y'all, to get like a New Orleans trumpet player to play on my track. It's like that shouldn't just cost like $20. So we cut him in for a piece of the song as well, in the writing of it, just because the song would not be what it is without that part, and that's writing.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, so amazing trumpet work. And we have another one that we collaborated with him, you know. I say collaborated because it feels like a collaboration, especially since I use the samples kind of creatively too, like what Claire was saying. We'll like pitch it up or down depending on the key of the track, but also I'll like go in and melodyne notes to make it fit like if I want the melody to be just a little bit different or whatever.
Which is standard anyways if we were to be playing the melody ourselves, you know, if we were to be singing the melody, like if there's a pitch that's not quite right, we, instead of like re-recording the whole thing, we would probably just melodyne it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So he was a composer, you know? He really was.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to doing more with his, and he has an ambient project. He has several projects, but he has an ambient chill beats project called Lawn Beetle. So that's why the feature line is Bliss Avenue Beats, which is Sarah's project of like doing these kind of beats, chill beats. And then John's project is Lawn Beetle.
Which is just
Great
an
name.
impeccable name.
It's a great name. So, yeah.
Almost as good as Aloe Recliner.
Aloe Recliner. Should we
We need to tell the story.
We'll tell the story about Aloe Recliner. So Claire's name is Claire, and my name is Lorene. And our first names, anagram. Like if you take the letters and jumble them up, the anagram is Aloe Recliner. And we had this project where we were making like relaxing, soothing music, and what could be more soothing and relaxing than aloe and a recliner?
A recliner made out of succulents. We considered
Amazing.
having it be called Succulent Armchair, but it wasn't an anagram.
Right. Succulent armchair. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. But Aloe Recliner is, hey, Chris Roberts! Woo!
I am your flesh friend.
He knows about the flesh friend.
Flesh friend.
Hey, Chris. Yes.
What pond? I mean, I know what pond. What? Or maybe I don't. There's a few of them. Which country on the other side of the pond? Do you know that? Am I allowed to ask that? Is that too much information? You don't have to share if it's uncomfortable.
If they want to, they can, and that's fine. I often ask people where they're coming in from and what they're working on and stuff. But yeah, Chris, this is our friend Sarah, who wrote collaborated on the bass on this track, and we've been playing together for a really, really long time, since 2006. Wow. Mm-hmm. We all met at a coffee shop, open mic. Nice. Yeah. Magical things happen at coffee shop open mics. I need to find one here.
I actually met I didn't hear Dave or you guys at the open mic. I heard I was in the basement at a basement concert at the Channing Murray Foundation, which is like this Unitarian church, and the Red Herring in the basement is this vegetarian vegan restaurant
slash venue
and
like you do.
It was the lead guy in our band, Dave King. He's the Duke of Uke. The whole band is called the Duke of Uke and his Novelty Orchestra. We are the Novelty Orchestra. Dave King is the Duke of Uke.
Yes.
And it was just him solo. He's like probably like 6'2". He's pretty tall. And he was in like a full button down black shirt, black pants, like his little glasses, a top hat, and then this teeny tiny ukulele. And his songs just like blew my mind, and he was just like dripping sweat. And one of our songs called Walking, there's this line life is like a bowl of cherries except for two things. There ain't no bowl, and the cherries are a long succession of meaningless minimum wage jobs. But keep on walking. And I just like lost my mind.
It's so good.
And afterwards I was like, hey, you hiring? Or something, I don't know what I said, but I was like a cute little college girl, and he was like, yeah, sure. And then I showed up to the Open mic. I don't think you guys even knew that.
Oh, I don't think I did. Yep. Aww.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a fun story.
I started off in the band. I offered to play jug.
I love you.
That was
So much.
what I offered first. And then I was like, oh, yeah, and I also play tuba. I've since given up the jug.
I'm surprised. You haven't kept up with it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do keep up my recorder skills a little bit, but not the jug. Yeah. Oh, man. Crazy. So, yeah, Sarah, what are you coming out with next? Because you just dropped a track recently as well. Sorry, we're falling
Okay,
apart.
here, I got it.
So, what's your latest Bliss Avenue Beats?
Bliss Avenue Beats. I don't know. I'm working on producing one of Dave's songs called Folly I Do. So
Ooh.
I'm gonna maybe drop that one next. I don't know. I've been kind of fleshing that one out, and then I've got another one that Dave works on that I may have you guys help produce called Hocus Pocus.
Oh, yeah, Hocus Pocus.
But I don't know. It'll be probably Claire singing.
Yeah. Hi, Kianra!
Hi, Kianra.
Yay! Recorders! Woo! Maybe the next Aloe Recliner track needs some recorder on it. Although we have like the next two tracks lined up, pretty much ready to go. But future recorders are in our future.
You know what? Oh, should I
say anything for Christmas? Oh, no, go ahead.
So, Aloe Recliner is planning on releasing some holiday tunes.
Yeah.
Some lo-fi, relaxing holiday music. Anyways, but the recorders could be good for that.
Oh, yeah. So question, y'all. I wonder, like, should we come out with it as an Aloe Recliner just proper, or should we start an Aloe Recliner holiday project? This is something we're sort of wondering about. So I don't know.
Part of it is, it just has to do with, like, the, like, I guess, like, marketing and, like, releasing to Spotify stuff. Anyways, so that's, like, part of the questioning of what to
Just
do.
wondering. Yeah. Well, I kind of wish that okay, maybe the video will play also. Should we listen to it again?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it with the video this time.
Oh, and I'm gonna see if one more thing. I want to see if I can solo that, if that's gonna work. Okay. Might sound bad, I don't know. Technology! Here we go. No, sounds good. Okay. It's really glitching though.
Was that a bad?
Is it glitching on your... Yeah. Okay, hold up. Yeah, it's very, very glitchy. It's a very glitchy thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it up here on YouTube and play it that way. Possibly. Maybe. Hold, please. So this video, we're going to talk about this a little bit. This is made with AI technology. There's a program called Kyber. And, all right, let me see. Will this work? Maybe. Make it big, but if it's going to take up the whole screen, I don't want it. Yeah. Well, let's see if this works. I'm amazed at my computer right now that it's not just like totally dying. This is great. All right, we're going to see if this works.
Nice.
Yay, it's working. There's that trumpet. So beautiful.
Oh yeah, you were saying something about Kyber.
Oh yeah, it's an animation program. So it's wild. Just that it's drawing 24 frames per second to make this kind of animation. It might be less than 24 frames per second, actually. But
I mean,
still,
drawing 1 per second, I feel like is impressive.
Sarah, where's your favorite fish?
Oh.
Yeah, point him out.
This guy?
That was pretty good. What's your favorite fish? Leave your comment. What is your favorite fish in this video?
I like that fish.
It's wild how they all morph. Everything.
I know. I've never really focused on the fish.
There's so much to focus on.
I've watched it like 100 times.
Oh, the fish are sometimes candy and sometimes fish.
And sometimes there's shells. Yeah.
I like watching the fish.
It's very relaxing.
Yeah, it really takes you into like a relaxing zone.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So now it's an aquarium. So cool. Yeah.
That's not your favorite fish?
It's pretty good. I better like our own video. There we go. Yeah.
There's already 6 likes
Woo!
on the video.
So that's cool. Yeah. Spreading it around. Yeah, so that program, Kyber, is if you've played with Midjourney, it kind of works like that. It works off of a prompt. The prompting is semi-natural language, so I would tell it a lot of things.
I need to pee.
And then it would come up with these images. And I don't have a whole lot of say in how it all progresses. That's something that it's not its strong suit. Its strong suit is like doing dreamlike imagery. It does dreamlike imagery really well. And if I want it to do something specific, I just need to let that go and let it do what it's going to do. Because it'll do weird things, and some of it will be great, and some of it will be like, oh, why did it make that choice? But I made a couple different videos and then put together my favorite parts. And I find that works pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah, it turned out so good.
Yeah, it's such a sweet... It's just got a sweet feel to it. And I told it to do a style that was like paper collage, like decoupage, kind of mixed media style. And I think it did a really nice job. And I love the colors that it chose too. Because those were ones that I didn't tell it, or I didn't feed it a starter image. I just let it decide. There's some that I can feed it the starter image. Like, I don't know if you've seen our little Spotify canvas for this song is based off the cover image, where it's like a dark sort of aquarium. But, oops, I'm sitting on your headphones. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so, but I really like using these kinds of tools as visualizers because they're so pretty and they're pretty easy too. I do some editing to make sure that like the weird parts are cut out. Like there's the raw videos are like, oh, her arm is like stretching out really uncomfortably and turning into seashells. I don't like that. So AI will do that sometimes, or it'll like take a pivotal part of the song, like the song where sort of things like empty out, and it's like kind of a special thing. And in those moments, I feel like visually things should get more exciting because the music is sort of calmed down, and the AI will kind of just go along with it and like be showing sort of blankness in the middle. And so I cut that out too. There were some parts where it's like it's just zooming in on nothing. I'm like, why? This is like where the mermaid needs to be, front and center. So those sorts of tools, yeah, I'm for them. I'm for the AI art. Yep, I know it's controversial, but yeah. And Sarah, you used this tool for the video for your latest as well, right?
Yeah, Sling and Stars. It's like it was just easy to throw together. I gave it a little prompt about a girl swimming through the galaxy, and it spit out this like really cute little video.
Yeah, and it's very dreamlike, and like that works for the kind of music that we're making too. Yeah. What else should we chat about?
I feel like
this is probably good.
Yeah, I feel like we covered it. This has been really fun.
Yeah. Thanks, y'all. Everybody who hung out. Oh, Chris is saying, "Hey, Lorene, could you sell those earring phones as your lady producer merch?" Ooh.
Look, Sarah put on some bling too.
Yeah, look, we're starting a thing.
Oh my god, and they're bass clamps.
They're little bass clamp earrings.
Oh my god.
I love it. It's perfect.
Sarah is very quiet.
Oh.
Sorry. I gotta get closer to my microphone, I think.
Yeah. Was it, who was it I was talking about, like, where just leaning into the whole lady producer thing, like, let's make it like an all pink DAW, and just,
I think you were talking to me about
we were talking about that, just like, let's go all out with the femme.
Yeah.
Just
I love
do it.
the idea of a pink DAW.
It's all pink. Maybe, I could kind of do that with Cakewalk. I could do like a theme pack for Cakewalk. I know Super Rabbit is all about setting up themes, so maybe I'll like commission Super Rabbit to make me a super femme lady producer DAW set up for Cakewalk. Yeah. But yeah, the earrings. I hope it catches on. But yeah, well, I think that is there an album coming up with Aloe Recliner? Great question. So at this point, not exactly. We're releasing singles. Part of that is strategic marketing, where like the way it works with Spotify is you get one chance per release to pitch it to Spotify to put on their editorial playlist. And that's, let's be honest, it's pretty much like a lottery ticket, because if you get on an editorial playlist, like that can just like boost your plays unimaginably. But it's not super likely. We're not counting on that. So, but every time that we release something, it increases we get a lottery ticket, basically. So at this point, we're just releasing singles. I would like to figure out how to release like an EP of the songs once we have a few out. Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
Something too that we're talking about is these latest couple tunes are like in like a cityscape theme. So the one that we released before this, Busy Happy, had kind of like a city feel, and this one, we called Atlantis, and like it is like it kind of feels like an underwater like city, you know? And we're about to release 2 more that are like cityscape-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're talking about like the idea of like how to like do collections of songs, whether that's releasing an EP of like songs that we've like Lorraine was saying, or doing playlists. We're not really sure, but it's something we're talking about it.
Yeah. I mean, heck, maybe we can even release a vinyl one day. That would be dope. It sounds
That
so
would be
cool. It takes different mastering for vinyl, but
Yeah.
I know a mastering guy, so I could talk to him about it. Yeah.
I know the wax engraver, so
Oh, sweet.
Get the hook up.
got the hook up.
Okay. Yeah. Keandra, I appreciate it. Pink Daw and recorders. The current vocal track with verse and chorus. Oh.
I was thinking the same thing.
Really?
That this could be,
With some
we could add lyrics.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Claire is an amazing lyricist, so that would be cool if you wanted to do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be interesting.
Mm. We've also been kicking around the idea of finally producing Claire's album. Because songs are so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do singer-songwriter, folky type stuff.
Very pretty.
Folk and folk.
Folk and folk. Yeah.
Get it? Because it's like fuck.
Oh, okay.
Folk and folk.
Folk and roll.
Folk and roll.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay. We should go. But yeah, Sarah, if you want to drop the link to your other projects, I'll put them in the description of this stream. People can look you up. Yeah.
On YouTube, Sarah Kramer Bass on YouTube, and then I put the link to Hockey and Dem's latest release on the chat there.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yay. Well, this has been great. And yeah, thank y'all. And would really appreciate if you're gonna listen to the song, to like it and to stream it on all the services that you like, and leave a comment on your favorite fish. And
follow us on Instagram, please.
Oh, yes.
Aloe Recliner.
At Aloe Recliner, because no one has put those 2 words together. So, Until now. Yeah. Well, okay. I hope that y'all have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you whenever you're watching this video. And Sarah, thanks for being on the show. Doodly doodly doo. I don't have theme music for the live show, but maybe I should. Anyway, all right. So I'll catch y'all later. Bye for now.